Volkswagen's new ID7 just destroyed the whole EV industry, so make sure you watch the full video to find out how. Before we carry on with the video, make sure to like and subscribe to enter a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. This is the new VW ID7, the first electric saloon from VW and a forthcoming alternative to the Tesla Model 3 and Hyundai iONIQ 6. It'll be revealed in full later in 2023, but watch till the end for the juicy details confirmed so far. Soon you'll be able to buy the first electric Volkswagen saloon. It'll be called the ID7, and these photos give you your best look yet at the forthcoming alternative to the electric Tesla Model 3 and Hyundai iONIQ 6. The car in these photos has been painted with a special luminous QR code style camouflage to hide the shape of its body. You can clearly see it'll be a small saloon rather than a hatchback like the ID3 or an SUV like ID4. Volkswagen has confirmed the new ID7 will take a great deal of inspiration from the earlier ID Aero concept car it revealed in 2022. Compare this uncamouflaged white concept to the rave-themed ID7 shown in the latest photos, and you'll see both cars share the same headlights, sweeping roofline and subtle side creases. The new VW ID7's interior comes with a huge 15-inch touchscreen infotainment system sticking out from the dashboard, much like the one you get in a Tesla Model 3. Like in that car, this screen controls all the car's major functions, including the heating and air conditioning. This sounds like a simple alternative to having loads of old-school buttons, but in recent VW electric cars, such as the ID3 and ID4, this system, shown below, has proved slightly frustrating to use. For instance, there isn't any backlighting for the heating controls, so they were almost impossible to use at night, when it tends to be colder, and the voice commands proved glitchy when tested them in a new ID4. The new ID7 will be pitched as a more upmarket luxury saloon than these cars, so here's hoping VW has taken the opportunity to give the infotainment software an overhaul to fix these issues. You'll have to wait a little longer before VW confirms official performance stats for the ID7, but it has said it expects the production car to come with up to approximately 435 miles of range. The use of up to is important. It means VW is likely quoting the urban cycle figure achieved by driving the car slowly in simulated traffic at city speeds. These conditions ideally suit electric cars and help them deliver optimistic range figures. For example, a Volkswagen ID4 Pro has a city range of 433 miles, but a combined range of 326 miles. Expect the finished ID.7 to arrive with similar figures. Not all ID7s will come with this range, either. Expect VW to offer cheaper versions at a later date that are capable of fewer miles before you need to recharge their batteries. Volkswagen hasn't confirmed when the new ID7 will go on sale, but it will reveal an uncamouflaged production spec car in the second quarter of 2023. You can expect this car to go on sale in Europe soon after this reveal. UK drivers will likely have to wait a little longer to put their names down for a new ID7, possibly towards the end of 2023. So how would the ID7 compete with the Tesla Model 3? A champion of efficiency and performance, Tesla's Model 3 continues on for 2023. Largely unchanged since its release in 2018, we take a look at the newest Model 3 to see if it will be able to retain its position as the top-selling electric sedan in North America. Tesla has grappled with build quality over the years, and they've also upped their pricing. Let's see how the 2023 Model 3 stacks up to the competition such as Volkswagen. Tesla offers the Model 3 in 3 different configurations. The base model, named simply Model 3, is the only one with a rear-wheel drive configuration. Tesla claims up to 277 miles of range out of the standard Model 3, although it can go down to 267 miles of range based on wheel selection. In the middle of the range lives the Model 3 Long Range, a dual-motor, all-wheel drive variant of the Model 3. As of writing, the fate of the Model 3 Long Range is a bit up in the air. Tesla has the option grayed out on their online design studio, and there are rumors circulating that they may not be available in 2023 based on production issues. These options means that it will be very difficult for the Volkswagen ID7 to compete against. Assuming we do see a Model 3 Long Range for 2023, it should share the same specs as the 2022 model. That means 358 miles of range on a full charge, one of the highest numbers in the industry. If you're looking for an all-wheel drive Model 3, and you're not ready to gamble on waiting for a long range, you're in luck. the most exciting version of the Model 3 also happens to be all-wheel drive. The Model 3 Performance shares the same dual-motor configuration as its long-range sibling, only the Performance sacrifices some range for overall athleticism. Tesla says that you should be able to get 315 miles of range from the Model 3 Performance, still not a slouch in the range department. This shows greater performance than the Volkswagen ID7. While there are certainly faster electric vehicles out now, the Model 3 was blisteringly quick when it was first released. Even today, 5 years later, the Model 3 Performance is quick enough to beat many gas-powered sports cars. Tesla claims a 0 to 60 time of 3.1 seconds for the Performance, which is enough to best a 2003 Enzo Ferrari. Okay, not a fair comparison at all. But a fun one to use as an example on just how far we've come in regard to acceleration numbers from EVs. Top speed on the Model 3 Performance is 162 miles per hour, significantly lower than the Enzo. This is faster than the Volkswagen ID7. With a 0 to 60 run in about 4.2 seconds, the Tesla Model 3 long-range model is also very quick. Of course, repeated launches may eat into that 358 miles of range. Top speed on the long range is 145 miles per hour faster than the Volkswagen ID7. The base Model 3, in its single-motor rear-wheel drive layout, is not quite the drag race superstar that the Performance is. With a base Model 3, the 0 to 60 sprint will take 5.8 seconds, a little slower than the Volkswagen ID7. Which actually feels like a much more fair comparison than the Ferrari. Although we doubt many people are pushing to get to the top speed of their rear-wheel drive Model 3, it's worth listing that the max is very close to that of the long range, at 140 miles per hour. That is it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe.